So, welcome to part two of the week two breakdown. So, we just ended with the discussion here. We only have a few more things to go over. The next thing here is just a very short response to one of the texts for this week, and that's Sherman Alexie's gentrification. I've a picture of Sherman Alexie here if you're curious of what he looks like. And for this assignment, I'm just asking students to pick one of the questions here. There's four different questions that range in their focus. And to pick a question and respond in a short response, I say 150 to 250 words. And that's pretty much it for this assignment. There's not much to say here. I'm actually just going to hit next instead of going back to modules. We have another reading journal, our second one. The reading journal, the format is exactly the same as the reading journal for Jonathan Kozol, in that it's a two-part thing around 2 pages long. The first part is summary, and that is the shorter part of this reading journal, where you're literally saying, here's what happens in the text. The Coates piece is a little bit longer. It's a little bit more complex. So you're really going to have to be smart about what you identify as the key things needing to go in your summary. So remember, keep the summary short, keep it sweet, but also keep it comprehensive. Make sure that it's not just a summary of the first 2 points, that it ranges from beginning to end of the text. The second part of the reading journal is the analysis, where you're offering your thoughts, you're making connections, and you're really doing critical thinking work. Summary is not really critical thinking. It shows that you've read it and that you understand it. The second part is where your thoughts really shine. The last thing for this week is our essay. Remember, our essay is due Sunday. All the due dates, too. I've been mentioning some of them, not mentioning others. They're all listed here right when you click on the assignment. And under modules, it looks like they even give us a little preview underneath the assignment name when it's due. Our second essay obviously has us thinking about this week's topic. So it's all about race. We have some guidelines here. Read them and read them carefully. The only thing that has changed here is that, for the guidelines, is length. And I shouldn't say only thing because it's a number of things. So read this carefully. But one of the biggest things that changed is that I'm asking students to work with an outside source, a scholarly or academic source. When you hear that, the first stop or the first thought in your mind should be our school's library. Some of us are LASC students, some of us are not. But LASC's library page could be easily accessed by students, since you're all enrolled here. All you need to do is just go to lasc.edu, and we'll be looking at the homepage here. And to go to the library, you can just go to the quick links button here. You'll see library. You can just hit go. And we have a bunch of different things here, obviously. So this is the homepage. You can find a book because you can also go to the campus to go check out books. You can look at ebooks, which are accessible online, obviously. But for our purposes, we'll probably be going to the databases. So just going to the A to Z database list is the best thing. You can go through here and search, but I like just using these ones on the side here. So, they have the EBSCOhost ebook collection, Academic Search Premier, Gale, Reference Library, LA Times, and some really good ones over here, JSTOR. So all of these are great, specifically JSTOR, the Academic Search Premier, and this Gale. But, just clicking on them, it's going to probably prompt me to log in. You're going to log in using your student ID and your 4-digit PIN. So once you're there, it'll allow you to search for some sources there. If you're having a hard time, I recommend visiting the library or come to see me in person. Remember, I'm on campus Tuesday and Thursday from about 10:40 to 12:40. So, I'm not going to go too far into detail here. I might put up a resource a little bit later on that just documents how to actually navigate and find some sources. But back here, we have the prompt. I always give us this background information. I consider it a springboard. If you're having a hard time getting started, you can consult some of the ideas here and then move on from them. But the prompt is here. So read it carefully. And as always, ask me if you have any questions. So that's pretty much what we're doing for this week. I hope this week is enjoyable. I know it looks a little heavy, but some of the assignments are a little, they're smaller. Like the research topic assignment shouldn't really be taking us that long. And same with the gentrification assignment. So there's a few smaller things that I think make the week seem a little heavier than it really is. If you think I'm giving us a little bit too much work, let me know. If you think I'm not giving us enough work, let me know. But the last thing too is to, you're getting assignments returned back to go over and check the grades tab, to check the feedback. Obviously I'm on a fake account here, a pretend student account, so nothing's been turned in. But the things that you've turned in will show as scored. You'll see feedback on there, and you can read that and let that help you with future assignments. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. If you have any questions, I've said this now I think 4 times, but please email me or send me a message here on Canvas. And I look forward to another week with you in the class. All right.